Cats are often misunderstood as cold, independent animals that don't really care about emotions. But if you've lived with a cat long enough, you'll discover a very different truth. Behind that calm and sometimes distant appearance, cats are actually extremely sensitive creatures. They notice the smallest changes in their environment, your daily routines, and even the little things you do without realizing it. What's sad is that many cat lovers truly believe they're doing the best for their cats, yet unknowingly hurt their cat's feelings without any bad intentions. In this video, we'll talk about the 10 most common actions that may be quietly breaking your cat's heart, even if you've never meant to cause harm. Number 10. Placing the food bowl and water bowl too close to each other. Many people place their cat's food bowl right next to the water bowl because it seems convenient and tidy. However, for cats, this setup goes completely against their instincts. In the wild, cats evolved to avoid drinking water near their prey. Water close to a carcass is considered unsafe, as it may be contaminated by bacteria from decaying meat. That instinct is still very strong in domestic cats. The problem is, cats already tend to drink very little water. When the water bowl is placed next to the food bowl, many cats drink even less, even when their bodies desperately need hydration. Over time, insufficient water intake can lead to serious health issues, such as urinary tract infections or kidney disease. Sometimes, a very small change, like placing the water bowl in a different area of the house, can make a surprisingly big difference. Number 9. Using negative punishment to teach your cat. When a cat does something wrong, many people instinctively yell or spray water at it. They believe the cat will understand and won't repeat the behavior. But cats don't think that way. In a cat's mind, the punishment has nothing to do with the previous action. When you yell at a cat, what they remember isn't, "I did something wrong," but rather, "This person is scaring me." Over time, that fear doesn't disappear. It builds up, making the cat more anxious and cautious around you. Instead of learning what's right, the cat simply learns to avoid you or the environment altogether. Gradually, trust fades, and the bond between you is no longer the same. Number 8. Preventing cats from expressing their natural instincts. Cats need more than just food and sleep. They need to climb, scratch, stalk, and observe their surroundings. When a cat climbs onto high shelves or scratches the sofa, they're not trying to misbehave. They're simply doing what their ancestors have done for thousands of years to survive. If a cat doesn't have a scratching post, they'll find something else to scratch. If they don't have vertical space, they'll climb whatever surface they can. When these instincts are suppressed for too long, cats can become anxious, irritable, or unusually withdrawn. The behaviors we often label as bad are actually signs that the cat is struggling emotionally. Number 7. Yelling or living in a constantly noisy environment. A cat's hearing is far more sensitive than a human's. They can hear sounds we don't even notice. That's why yelling, arguments, or prolonged loud noises don't just annoy cats. They keep them in a constant state of alert. In a noisy environment, cats rarely get the chance to truly relax. Over time, this can make them fearful, avoidant, and overly reactive to even small changes. For cats, a quiet environment isn't a luxury. It's a basic emotional need. Number 6. Using physical force as punishment. Nothing damages a cat faster than physical force. Whether it's hitting, pushing, or grabbing them by the scruff, the effects can be long-lasting. Cats don't understand punishment the way humans do. They only understand that someone they trusted has caused them pain. Once that trust is broken, it's extremely hard to rebuild. Some cats become aggressive, as a form of self-defense. Others completely shut down and avoid contact altogether. Before we continue with the rest of the list, let me ask you something simple. Did any of these points make you think, "Oh, I've done this to my cat before"? If so, you're not alone. Many cat lovers have been there, myself included. If this video feels like it's telling your story, leave a comment below. You can share something about your cat, or simply mention which part surprised you the most. And if you think this video could help another cat owner understand their cat a little better, don't hesitate to share it. Sometimes, just one small change can help a cat feel safer and more loved every single day. Now, let's continue. Number 5. Not keeping the litter box clean. Cats are extremely clean animals. In the wild, they bury their waste to avoid attracting predators. A litter box that seems not too dirty to humans may be completely unacceptable to a cat. When the litter box isn't clean, cats may choose to go elsewhere or even hold in their urine. These behaviors are often misunderstood as revenge, when in reality, the cat is simply trying to protect itself from discomfort and stress. Number 4. Changing food too suddenly. A cat's digestive system is very sensitive. When food is changed abruptly, the body doesn't have time to adjust. The gut bacteria in cats are adapted to a specific type of food. When the change happens too quickly, this imbalance can cause diarrhea, vomiting, or loss of appetite. A gradual transition not only makes it easier for cats to accept new food, but also allows their digestive system to adapt safely. Number 3. Forcing interaction when your cat isn't ready. Cats are not dogs. They're not comfortable being touched at all times, and they don't feel safe when interaction is forced. When a cat approaches you on their own, it's a sign of trust. But when you constantly pick them up, hold them tightly, or pet them when they're trying to walk away, you're sending a very different message. To a cat, forced interaction means loss of control. And when that feeling happens again and again, cats may begin to avoid you or react negatively to touch. Some cats tolerate it silently. Others show clear signs, such as stiffening their body, lashing their tail, or running away at the first chance. The key thing to remember is this: cats need their personal boundaries respected. When you let your cat take the lead, the bond between you becomes more natural and much stronger. Number 2. Ignoring your cat's meows. Cats rarely meow to communicate with other cats. They meow mainly to communicate with humans. When a cat meows, it's their way of telling you that something isn't right. Ignoring repeated meowing doesn't make cats stop. It makes them feel unheard. Over time, some cats become clingier, while others become withdrawn and emotionally closed off. Number 1. Not respecting who cats really are. The biggest mistake many people make is trying to turn cats into something they're not. Cats are not dogs. They're not small humans either. Cats need personal space, freedom of choice, and respect for their natural rhythm of life. When you stop forcing your expectations onto your cat and start respecting the way your cat wants to live, everything changes. Cats can't tell you they're hurting. They show it through their behavior and their reactions to the world around them. When you take the time to understand those signals, you're not just caring for a pet, you're building a relationship based on respect, safety, and mutual trust. Thank you for watching until the end of this video. Your support means a lot to us. If you love cats and want to understand them better every day, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future videos. See you next time, where we'll continue exploring the subtle inner world of cats.